What's up, guys? Doug here, the Abstract Recording Studios again, doing a couple demos for you. These are going to be quick videos, so the next, I don't know, 3 or 4 videos are just going to be quick things, kind of, focusing on specific points, within MIDI and virtual instruments, so that you understand specific parameters and how to do things, relatively quickly. So the first video is going to be in regards to something called capture recording, which is one of my favorite features in Logic. And to my knowledge, Logic is the only DAW that you can do this in. But what we'll do is we'll need 2 tracks here. So we're going to set up number 1 is software instrument, and then we're going to set up another audio track. And I'm just going to use a loop for this example. We'll put a drum beat on a loop. This is so you can get an idea of a situation wherein you would use this. So I'll, just go to drums. Let's see. We'll go to, I just need any kind of drum loop here. So dope using it. So imagine we have this really dope drum line, and I'm going to go ahead and import the tempo from the drum line. And we are like, okay, I need a bass line, to this. So typically what you'll do is you'll have, you have something that you're trying to do, right? You know what? I actually liked that sped up. So I'm going to erase this, move my tempo back up to 120. And then I'm going to grab this loop, put it back in. And I'm going to say don't import this time because it was awesome. Sped up. Okay. Duplicate again. The key command to duplicate, select the region, and then it's Command R. So here is our little 14 bar, which makes 0 sense. So I'm going to turn on what's called cycling, right? Cycling means it's going to start from one end of this, wherever I have this set up. That's where my cursor starts playing from. And then it's going to, once it gets to the end of this, it's going to start over again at the beginning. I can turn this on really quickly just by hitting the C button. And you can always set your cycle to be, anywhere within your project. So we'll go back to having it on the first 14 bars here. Since it's a 2-bar loop, I guess it doesn't make it. We'll do it one more. So there's 16 bars. Okay, so for this other instrument, I'm going to need to set up a bass patch. And I'm going to use my favorite retro synth plugin that Logic has here. I will go with retro synth. So I've got my keyboard set up here. I'm just playing some keys on the keyboard. Okay, so usually what we do when we have somewhere trying to come up with ideas, I'll just loop this back and forth, and then I'll play something. I'm going to go down an octave. So that's like, I really like that, right? It was the first thing I played, came up with it. That's the one. But sometimes you're playing stuff and you're like, what did I just do? I don't remember what I just did. And you're trying to come up with something. Well, Logic has this feature called capture record, wherein, I've played something and I can hit Shift R, and then boom, it keeps, all of the takes that I just played are here. So there was the first thing I played. I started playing around this area. So, I mean, this portion from like right here to like right here is basically what I need. So I'm going to trim this. And then I'm going to flatten it, which we'll talk about later. Okay. It's not perfect though, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this note at the beginning, because that's basically the end of the phrase there. Split that bad boy. I'm going to take this note, then I'm going to put it at the beginning. And I can take this, duplicate it again, and there is my drum, or my bass line. Maybe add a little harmony to it. So harmony's gonna go. I actually want that to be in there, so I'm going to just add those notes. First of all, join all of these. Well, I'll have to get rid of these two. Join these together. Command J is the key command. So it's going to be add another note in there. Spread these out so they're a little longer. Fix this flub. Quantize these two. Extend. Okay, duplicate this bad boy. capture all of that. Shift R. There's all of the stuff I just played. And then I can... So there it is. Nice, quick, simple. Next video is going to be on rearranging MIDI events, so stay tuned.